Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, you're welcome. My name is Onyinye and this is my YouTube space. If you like to be a part of this family, if you like to see this lovely face more often, just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for always coming back, for tuning in, for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So in this video I'm going to be sharing my early pregnancy signs, the signs and symptoms that I noticed before I took the pregnancy test and confirmed that I was pregnant. I remember, like, before I found that I was pregnant, like before I peed on the stick and the whole shebang, I googled a lot because I was terrified of taking the test. I was so scared of taking that pregnancy test. Like, I was scared. If you watch my pregnancy video, you remember I mentioned it, but I was just scared of taking a test. So when I missed my period, I started googling. Like, I googled a lot, and I did not really see anything that resembled the signs that I was seeing in my body. So I took notes, and that was when I decided I was going to film this video if eventually I took the test and confirmed that I was pregnant, just for somebody like myself who didn't want to take the test at the time and was just trying to, search online to find anything helpful, just a hint that will now prepare your mind to take the test. So that's what I'm going to be sharing in this video. I hope you guys enjoy. So the very first signs that I got, they looked a lot like PMS. So I was gloomy, I had cramps, I had mood swings. So in the beginning I actually thought that my period was about to start. So, like, I prepared, I got sanitary products, made sure that I had painkillers just in anticipation, because I usually have really bad periods and I don't like my periods. So I actually thought that I was about to see my period, so I was preparing for that. I also got like a few pimples on my face, which was really weird because I had not gotten that in a long time. For like maybe 6-7 months my face has been like clean, so to get those pimples was sort of odd, but it was like sometimes normal to have like all of those things when you're about to see your period. So I didn't even read any meaning to it. The only difference I noticed then was like my looks. I still looked okay. I didn't look ugly. Usually when my period is about to start, like, all you have to do is just look at me and you know that there's something wrong with me. My complexion is usually off, like my face will just look weird. Like, I'm looking at myself, I'm like, this is not it. So, but this time around I didn't look like that. I was just okay. Like, I looked really good. So those are the first things that I noticed: cramps, mood swings, just being gloomy, and feeling like my period was about to start. Another thing that I noticed is headaches. Like, I was having constant headaches, and that's really odd because I usually don't fall sick. I don't have all this like little stuff. Headaches are not like something very common to me unless I'm like really stressed, and usually when I sleep I wake up, it's gone. But this time around they were constant, and no matter how much I slept or how much water I drank, it just did not seem to go away. So I thought it was really odd. I am not a kind of person to take medication for something that's not about to kill me, so I didn't bother taking medications for it or anything. I would just thought that it was odd, especially because I wasn't stressing myself as much as I used to, because I was working from home, I wasn't going out much, I didn't have any cause to have headaches. So I just thought that was odd as well. I also noticed that I started going to the toilet a lot more often than usual. So I was having diarrhea, which was like odd. Usually when I go once in the morning, like I'm done for the whole day, but I was going multiple times a day, every single day, and I was sure that it wasn't because of anything that I was eating, because nothing changed in my diet. It was just like the regular things I would eat on a normal day, and for it to cause me to purge like every single day, it was just really odd. Outside of diarrhea, I was also feeling really wet, TMI. So like I was just feeling really wet down there. Like it was weird. It was such a weird feeling. It just felt weird. I don't know how to explain it. If you're filming watching this video, like you probably know what I'm talking about. And it wasn't like if I wipe, it wasn't wet. It just felt wet. Oh god, this is just so odd. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, I noticed that as well, and it was really weird, because it's not something that I usually feel. Usually you feel clean and nice, but for it to be wet all the time, it was just so But yeah, I also noticed that. Moving away from the TMI stuff, another thing that I noticed was night fever. Like I had that a lot. I was now even suspecting that I probably have malaria, because I would be fine all day, but once it start getting to like 4:30, 5 o'clock, I'll start feeling feverish. Like I'll just be cold all of a sudden, and it was really weird. So I was suspecting that I had malaria, but then I wake up in the morning and I'm fine until evening. I'll start feeling weird again. So it just kept happening like that. So it was really odd. That was another odd thing that happened as well. So the final, and this one is like the ultimate sign, like it sort of confirmed to me that I was pregnant, was my period being late. Like I have a very regular period. Like I track my period and it's almost never late. Like almost never late. Like I count on one finger how many times my period has been late. Probably 2 or 3 times, and it has never been more than 2 days or even a day. My period is that regular. So by the time I was like 5-6 days late, I just knew like it has to be pregnancy, or like something is terribly wrong with me, and the most likely option was definitely pregnancy. So by the time my period was late, it's not just late for that long, almost a week, I just knew that Onyinye don't carry belle. That was silly, but yeah, I just knew that I was pregnant. That was like what eventually pushed me to now take the tests to confirm. And by the time I took the tests, you guys saw the video, it was positive, and that's how I found out that I was pregnant. That's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed watching, please give this video a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.